more recent one that we've seen over the last few years that's been getting a lot of attention because a lot of people have fallen victim to it is called pig butchering.
Okay.
And they're taking some aspects from the romance scam and some aspects from the investment scam. So romance scam, normally you think about, okay, they're contacting you because they're going to profess their love for you in that grooming period. You might have just lost your partner or your spouse. And so they're targeting you, and, they're going to the promise of marriage and being together and blah, blah, blah. Well, they're taking it, but it's not that much. It's more of they're befriending you. And I actually just recorded a podcast yesterday with a gentleman who came close to falling victim to this scam, but through some verification processes, he realized it was a scam. Okay. And the girl had befriended him, and she saw what he had posted on social media, what his interests were. And so came in with those common interests, right? Which would help them, help him feel more comfortable with her. And, then they're like, okay, let's take it off social media and let's go to WhatsApp. And, and then they do that. And then she starts talking about this crypto investment that she's in and how she's made so much money. And, she'll show him some statements and all of this. And she's like, wow, you really should get involved in this, and who doesn't want to make more money, right? If you have the money to invest and be like, yeah, I'd love to get a 70% return. Who wouldn't, right? Yeah. And so you get excited about it. And right off the bat, he's like, how much should I invest? And she's like, 100,000. And he's like, oh, wait a minute, that's not in my league. That's not in my ballpark. I was thinking more of 100. And, she had answers for that. Right. And,
and it is interesting too, that they picked something that's technology, something that's moving fast, something there's probably not anybody that knows everything about that out there. Right. So it's not like it's a business that's going to be known to you that you could call, put a flag down and say, that doesn't sound right. That'd be hard.
It would. I mean, this gentleman in particular.
And moving an emotion at the same time. You're trying to impress and not oh man.
Well, the one thing that he mentioned was there were some bells going off in his head, like warning signs. And he listened to them and said, I'm not 100% comfortable with this. There's some things that just aren't making sense to me. And so he did a lot of research on the cryptocurrency and how it works and all of that stuff. And all of a sudden he comes across pig butchering scams.
Okay.
And so he starts reading about them. And he's like, wow, he had a list of these 10 things that they say the scammers do. And she nailed all 10 of them. She nailed all 10 of them, right? Wow. And so by his research and his verification, that's his way to verify, helped him because, he might have put $1,000 into it or 500 or 100, who knows? Yeah. But the point is he never would have seen that money again.
Yeah.